world would be a better place if Trump's in, because of look what he did before, and look at the alternative. Do you really want a woman as a president of the United States? Do you want a woman representing and being in control of the world, essentially? Fuck no. Trump's done it before. He did a pretty good job for the most part, right? Wouldn't you rather him be in power? He already knows what he's doing. Or do you want an incompetent woman that was a part of a cabinet, a part of a party that was in power for the last few years, and the world's been shit? Which one do you want? Think logical. Stop getting emotional because Trump is a bit controversial. He hurts your feelings with some words he says. Look how he acts. Look what he does. Look what he's done for the country. He's done a lot of good. So the good outweighs the bad. When he was in power, there was no wars. 0 wars. And people just seem to just forget that. You know? People just seem to forget for the most part there was no wars under Trump. Now we've got a lot of wars. Yeah, back to Adin. The reason why he's number 1 is because, like I say, he takes risks. He allows every controversial person he thinks of and platforms them and gives them a mention. And he's entertaining and he knows the game. And he's been... he's one of the oldest streamers now, bro. And he's platformed everyone. Every big streamer, Speed, Kai, everyone. He's platformed them all. So whoever he touches, they succeed. Whatever stream he does with a controversial figure is a successful stream. He is a crazy... he's a inspirational businessman and influencer. He's one of the best, if not the best. And I'm not trying to be like a big glazer here, but bro, he's done a very good job for a long period of time. He's platformed everyone that you could possibly think of, for the most part, in the streaming industry that you could consider controversial. And he's still around. He's still got big numbers. He's still a big name, and he makes them a bigger name, and he understands the importance of America. He has really helped Trump right now. Doing that stream has helped Trump's campaign, has helped Trump's cause, has helped Trump as a nominee and as an option for American president. He has successfully made that so much better for Trump. This stream that just happened today has really helped Trump, because it was getting close with Kamala Harris. It was, she was claiming that she was black, even though she's Hindu or Indian or whatever. And she was getting a lot of the blacks, a lot of the liberal blacks and the women and all the people that Trump can't reach. She was making a real ruckus, and this stream has now brought him to the forefront again, because he was going hard, right? He was going hard until the assassination attempt. Then he sort of dropped off a little bit, and this is pushing him back up. So yeah, shout out to Adin. It was a good job doing that, man.
The door really quick. Just I want to show him the rap. Sure. Check out this rap and let me know your honest thoughts.
I think it's incredible. I think it's incredible.
Go to the front.
So you know what they did? What Google did is they took, or they let it happen. See the Secret Service agents here?
Yeah.
They're angry in there. They put smiles on their face.
Right.
You heard about that?
Yeah, no.
That's just terrible.
Yeah, I know. But that's how easy it is to manipulate
It's
everything.
a little bit scary.
Yeah, it is. It's very scary.
I didn't know that, chat. Did you guys know that they manipulated the smiles? The fuck? Crazy, chat. I didn't know that. They're pretty fucking... They're shifty people, huh? They're sly motherfuckers. What the fuck? This is pretty wild. Mid-stream, chat. Mid-stream doing a TikTok. That is business. He's standing on business, chat. Adin's standing on business, doing multiple different types of content at the same time. He's standing on business. On God. What the fuck?
I'll tell you about TikTok. Trump is going to keep TikTok going, whereas Biden, Harris, they have no idea what it means. And all it's going to do is be good for China the other way. It's no good. We're going to save TikTok.
That is crazy. Mid-stream, chat. That is insane. Whoa. Look at this shift. Look at this shift.
By the way, do you like my buddy Felix's shirt?
That's just shit.
Felix, by the way, Mr. Trump.
That's fantastic. Wow.
Yeah, you got the grills on.
I like that. Hey, I know. That's what I noticed. I noticed
Ready?
the grill. Nice to see you. Thank you.
By the way, do you like
Bro.
And who's currently being treated unfair by her. He's a rapper named Young Thug.
Yeah.
And I was just...
I heard that, actually.
Yeah, I just...
Chat.
wondering-
W or L networking right here. M Possible Club. He's teaming up with another rapper. You can't tell me that he did this. He's saying, we got a free Young Thug. You can't tell me that this wasn't strategic by Adin, bro, on stream. With no doubt that was strategic. Businessman, I'm telling you, he stands on business.
There's a way that we can make sure he gets treated fair. That's all.
So I've heard about him, and I heard he's being treated very unfairly by
unfair.
her.
Yeah.
And I would tell her she's got to treat these patriots that are being all terrible. They're going after him. And I hear Young Thug is being treated. I heard the name.
Yeah.
I heard it from other people where they say he's being treated very unfairly.
Very unfair.
So he's got to be treated fair. So he's very complicated. Let's say complicated. Because he is. He's a really nice guy, but he can get himself into trouble, and he can get some other people. But he's got a good heart. He does. But he's complicated.
What do you think, chat? You think Kanye's complicated or just misunderstood? What do you think, chat? I'll tell you one thing. Yes, so the Christian community with Kanye, they're very frustrated with him because, he did Jesus the King, he did Donda, he was very Christian, and then he did a whole 180, and now has gone, a lot of people can say, with him walking around with his woman, degenerate. You understand, chat, if you're a Christian, you can leave Jesus, but Jesus will never leave you, and he can always come back. Jesus will allow him back with an open hand, with open arms, so it's his own choice and it's his free will, and he's a creative genius. We would love him in this war at the moment, this spiritual war, if he was still in his Christian ways, but look, he's done what he's done. He is the man he is, and he's a grown man. He can make his own decisions. Maybe he won't come back to Christ until he's nearly dead on his deathbed. He might come back tomorrow. We don't know. But I do believe he will come back to Jesus Christ. I do believe that, chap. I really do. So, look, it is what it is. Not much you can do about it. Instead of judging him, just understand that, you should look yourself in the mirror too. Understand that, maybe Kanye is a degenerate person at the moment, but are you so holy? We sin all the time. So, ease up on the criticism, chat, to all the Christians out there. Is he cloned? I don't think he's cloned. Me and a lot of people in my life actually have big disagreements on that. A lot of people close to me think he is cloned. I don't think he's cloned. You could definitely question it with his whole thing saying, they're going to try and clone me, but they're going to phone me, when he did that whole freestyle with Jesus King. You could say that there's evidence there that we're hinting he could be cloned, but I don't know, chap. Kanye is that type of guy. He can act erratic. He ups and downs. He's a unique person, and that's what makes his music so great. That's what makes him unique. So, at the end of the day, can you really, eliminate the fact that maybe he's just really like this? No, you can't. So I'll go with the more simpler, without blowing my brain up or going completely schizo. And just go with, he's made his own decision. That's just how he is.
I want to ask you a question. She did a rally recently. She had a rapper speak, and then she had a rapper twerk at a rally.
Yeah.
A rapper was twerking at a rally.
Yeah.
I want to know your thoughts on that. It's crazy to me to think that there could be twerking
I know.
at a rally.
Well, what Hillary did is she would go out and get Bruce Springsteen. He'd get much smaller crowds than I got. And he had a guitar, right? I don't have a guitar. but he would fill up a place, and then he'd finish, and they'd all leave, and she'd be speaking. So now Kamala's doing the same thing, because nobody wants to go watch her. Nobody.
No.
I mean, she speaks for like a short. Nobody's going to want to watch her, and nobody does want to watch. Now, at least there's a little bit of curiosity, but there's no value really in going and watching her.
You know what's crazy, chat? You look at 12 months ago, no one predicted that Kamala Harris would be running for president. No one predicted that. They were thinking it was Michael Obama, or they were thinking Biden would just deteriorate and Trump would win. No one was predicting that. No one wanted her to be. If you speak to a Democrat 12 months ago, no one wanted her to be president. No one cared about her. In their lens of eyes, they believe Biden was the issue. He was not there in the head. So now that he's gone, she'll bring it somewhat better, and she empowers them. But what they don't realize is she was a part of that cabinet. She was part of the reason why the world was fucked up. why America was fucked up. Like I said, I don't know how many people really, like, a lot of people are actually trolling Kamala Harris for having Megan Stalin on there. Come on. Like, not a lot of people actually genuinely believe that this was a good move, an inspirational move, and really changed the opinion of the public. I don't think so. A lot of people were clowning it. I think that's a little bit of a facade. She speaks some rhymes too, chat. Do you even know what the she says half the time? If you look up Kamala Harris speaking retarded, look up the clip. You'll see a compilation of just absolute bullshit. I can understand Joe Biden better than her majority of the time. It's insane.
What she did is she's gotten a couple of rappers, and they fill up the place. But what she does is a little bit different. She has them go last. That's smart. I give. So in other words, they want her to finish her speech, get the hell off the stage, and then they can listen to the
The
rap.
performance starts.
No, it's pretty.
It's kind of smart.
Hillary didn't. No, I give her credit.
Yeah, give it to her a little bit.
Hillary never figured that out. She'd get some star, and the star would fill up the place, and then the star would leave, they would leave, everybody would leave, and she's talking to an empty stadium. Anyway, this is a little better idea.
Well, it would be a better place if Trump's in, because of look what he did before, and look at the alternative. Do you really want a woman as a president of the United States? Do you want a woman representing and being in control of the world, essentially? Fuck no. Trump's done it before. He did a pretty good job for the most part, right? Wouldn't you rather him be in power? He already knows what he's doing. Or do you want an incompetent woman that was a part of a cabinet, a part of a party that was in power for the last few years, and the world's been shit? Which one do you want? Think logical. Stop getting emotional because Trump is a bit controversial. He hurts your feelings with some words he says. Look how he acts. Look what he does. Look what he's done for the country. He's done a lot of good. So the good outweighs the bad. When he was in power, there was no wars. 0 wars. And people just seem to just forget that. You know, people just seem to forget for the most part there was no wars under Trump. Now we've got a lot of wars. It's not hard to find the common denominator when you're looking at who's in control. Yes, the elites control the world. Yes, for the most part, elected leaders do not count when it comes to power. But to a degree, they do have influence, and they have to do certain things to convince the populace that they're their heroes. So, for instance, with Trump, he'll have to do certain things to cater to the people that follow him. So the people that follow him and their viewpoints and their ideology is, for the most part, Christian values, conservative, blah, blah, blah. That makes society a lot better. Trump has to, even if he disagrees with it, he's appeasing to that audience. He has to cater to them to a degree. He has to. Because if he doesn't, then he's going to lose support, and then all his entire campaign and everything he's been pushing for the last, you can say, 18 months, longer, ever since he's been elected out, is for nothing. Gigantic waste of time. So you have to play the game as a politician. Democrat out there, if you're left or if you're right, just look at the state of the world, how it was when Trump was in power. Look at it now. You make an executive decision. I personally think you can look at all Trump's flaws. We're in a better position when he is in power. That's the truth. However you want to look at it. It might not be him. It might be the people around him. It might be the elites above that want to make a facade. Whatever it may be. It's still important that the world was better when he was in power.